genius of the underground spawns a different type of thing. And the haters up the street, they hide their heads in fright, 'cause there's thousands of us waiting when they turn out the lights, and it's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late.
Too late for love when you're hustling the underground. The rhythms and the rhymes come together, make a perfect sound. You feel it in your bones as it rocks you to the core. Try to walk away, it keeps you coming back for more. Dreams turn to ashes and relationships to mud. Infection runs deep, inhabiting your blood. No way to resist the call, no matter how you try. The siren song so beautiful it makes you wanna cry. Horrorcore, old school, trap metal, acid rap, hair metal, hip hop, mash up where it's at. Death like a leopard, moss or jam, juggalo or not. Down here we're all fam, swimming with the sharks, never backing down. Always bringing dope shit when we come into your town. Open up your mind to the chaos that we sell. Let the music take you back from your own private hell. Every minute, every day it courses faster through your veins. Hungry like an earworm, it burrows deep into your brain. Takes you to a safe place from the torture and the pain. With this cathartic scene, you know we fucking go insane. Music is a lifeblood, we take it sacred as a wife. Doesn't matter what coast, psychopath, ninja, tribe, all 7 continents. We love the edge of a knife. There's no escaping once you're down, you're underground for life.
Standing on the trapdoor, no fear from me and you. The backstage full of clowns, they've all paid their dues. And the haters over there, they think they're pretty cool. But when their show is said and done, they always lay in a pool, and it's too late.
Everybody telling me that they so fucking woke, huh? See them walking around with their mouth wide open as I close, huh? Coming to me with a moment shake and they catch your clothes fist upside your dome, hey. How the fuck you gonna stop the mic when you're choking every time someone bringing out smoke, huh? Everybody telling me that they so fucking woke, huh? See them walking around with their mouth wide open as I close, huh? Coming to me with a moment shake and they get your clothes fist upside your dome, hey. How the fuck you gonna stop the mic when you're choking every time someone bringing out smoke, huh? Here we go, started out like it's fight night. Fuck around, see you leave when I'm in sight. On your knees, make it think that just all light. Looking like a pussy, I ain't talking about you being tight. Rap it to get me to play it the same. You claiming the fame, but you ain't saying a thing. And what the fuck, does that make any sense? You better stay on the fence before I put that little bitch ass to shame. Look at me spraying your body decaying. When I walk through the valley, ain't nobody praying. I see you bitch squeezing them cheeks and I'm creeping. You wishing I stop out, I burst at the ceiling. I'm a demon, this demon gonna leave you there bleeding. Wonder why there's no reason, got your family grieving. This my Achilles season, you committing treason. If you thinking that you're doing it, you fucking didn't see it. Everybody telling me that they so fucking woke, see them walking around with the mouth wide open as I close, coming at me with a mobile shit and they get your clothes fist upside your dome, hey. How the fuck you gonna sell the mic when you're choking every time someone bringing that smoke, bro? Listen when I spit it, you're getting a little livid. You're gonna have to admit that you sounded just like a dipshit. If I'm going too fast and you should record it, go back and then you can slow up. I've had to hear me call you a hack. Has been, had been for a fucking hot bin. Thinking that you like me named Ken. Blasting, had you with this pad of pin. This gonna be the final notes, locking up your coffin. I like to find a little similarities between MCs on the knees. Give it a buzz, a big squeeze. Landing Ken and MGK, fucking 6'9". The suck a dick like all the motherfucking time. Gay jokes, you really wanna make it happen, but fuck all my guys. A fucking T, let me faggot. Hurt your feelings as a goddamn killer. See the shitty music coming out, made to get the tricks squeezing. Goddamn, there's dead bodies everywhere. I'm up at the fucking blood, sweeping at the baby care. I know I got you running scared, but to be fair, shit it in your underwear, the sick you hurts there. Just on mechanic that's rigging the havoc in front of the clutches, and I can't have it. The mic I'll be grabbing to stop at the blabbing. You wouldn't be rapping, cause I'm gonna be tapping. I wonder why. Bitch, it's my passion. Everybody telling me that they so fucking woke, huh? See them walking around with the mouth wide open as I close, huh? Coming at me with the moment shake and they get your clothes fist upside your dome, hey. How the fuck you getting us on the mic when you're choking every time someone bringing that smoke, huh?
I'm happy, bro.
No haters, back like we never left. Breaking down the doors in your mind like a psychopath. Run the halls screaming, hatchet wielding, screaming, dig out. Got you running circles, bet your ass this ain't no decaf. Well, look at that. Fucking all right, I'm gonna get rid of these now. I always forget to do that shit. I get glare and it just bugs me. I know you all probably can't see that shit, but fucking A, season 2, episode 8. No haters. Who the fuck thought we'd be doing this for over a year? Fucking A. So, got a lot of shit going on. Our guest tonight, Meknik, absolutely fire, fucking talented, wicked ass talented dude, awesome dude. You know, we've actually hung out personally. We got, go check it out, Chaotic's Cannabis Corner. First episode. It's me, our guest of honor tonight, Fame Bradiful, hanging out, chilling, getting fried. It was fucking awesome. It was so much fun. I could tell you about it, but then you wouldn't go watch it because you wouldn't have to. So go check it out, see what kind of antics. And, you know, you have to forgive the stuttering because the signal wasn't really great, the setup. That's, you know, nobody's fault. It just was what it was. This shit always works better hardwired anyway. Oh, and we were running off a fucking laptop, a Walmart laptop, which I think was the biggest problem. Sometimes that shit just don't work right. But anyway, awesome dude from, well, Midwest. If he wants to tell you exactly where he's from, I'm sure he can do that. We have a debut new song from Meknik featuring Sheezy B. I'm going to let you hear that later. You know, I'm going to get him in here for a minute. But before we do that, just a huge shout out to anybody and everybody who showed up yesterday at Nails Fest. We unfortunately we couldn't stay for the whole time. You know, long ride shit to do this morning. But we stayed as absolutely long as we could, and we hung out, and it was so much fucking talent there, and so many people coming to show love in memory of Nails. Fallen NEK brother, you know, it's our heart still, you know, even now goes out to his family. It's been, you know, you never stop feeling that shit, you know, and there's been too many people lately we've lost. So I suppose it happens all the time, you know, maybe I'm just feeling it more acutely because I'm getting older. Yes, I'm fucking old. I've earned that shit. But I'm getting there, you know, it's all good. It's all in here, you know. All right. I'm not going to lie, sometimes it's out here. It just depends on the day. But anyway, yeah, much love to everybody that showed up. Much love to Casket and Misty for putting that shit on. It was amazing. I know they and a whole bunch of other people spent days preparing for this shit. So, you know, hats off to them. Can't wait till the next one. Hopefully we'll be seeing you guys soon at another show. Let's see what else we got going on. Still plugging for October. Fucking Crazy Clown Show, first annual, Las Vegas. And guess who's going to be on the stage? Because I like doing that shit, you know? And fucking get out there and do my thing. Anyway, let's see. UGH. That's the next thing I need to plug quick. And of course, I just dropped them all on the floor. Underground Hustling 70. Ugh! See, this is why y'all keep tuning in, because I do stupid shit like that. Underground Hustling 75, featuring Jamie Madrox, with all kinds of glare on it from the computer screen. Gotta love that. So that is available now. Find somebody who's got a copy and see if you can hit him up. It's fucking awesome. I may have a couple. We'll talk. Anyway, let's see. UGH. Blah, blah, blah. Got lots of shit going on. You already know that. We got lots of big names coming up. The awesome people. We got fucking Mr. Nobody from Earworm Entertainment. We've got, I can't even remember. There's just so many of them. Hold on. We got Dead Guy coming up. We got Killy Yak coming up. We've got a whole list. I'm not even going to get into the whole thing because, you know, it'll spoil the surprise. We can't be doing that shit, can we? No, we cannot. Anyway, all right, I'm done running off at the mouth. Let's see, comments. There we go. All right, I think I got everything set. Almost. Hold on. I got to hit the banner. Whatever. I just talk as I go. I talk to myself a lot. Again, it entertains y'all, so what the fuck ever. So without further ado, our guest of honor, the Meknik.
Hi.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, bro? How you been?
Not bad, not bad. You know, life is life, but still
Yeah, it
here,
kicks
still
you in the
breathing, right?
ass. Yeah, no shit. No
How
shit.
you been? I ain't seen you since the fucking trip back from Vegas.
Yeah, I've been having trouble with Pro Tools and getting that shit to work again. And then I went to the weekend before last, or maybe the weekend before last weekend, or some shit like that. I flew to California and then drove my mom back to Missouri. So that was
That's always fun.
yeah, that was a hell of an experience. And we drove a '99 Plymouth, so that bitch kept breaking down. So I had to do all kinds of backhanded shit to fix it and keep us on the road. But it took us, I think, like 6 or 7 hours longer than I thought it would take us. It was only supposed to take us 22 hours, but that was that was a hell of a trip.
That's a hell of a fucking trip. I mean, like when we
Yeah.
did Vegas, we drove out to Vegas and we drove back a different route. It was
God, and you're on the east side, aren't you?
yes, sir.
Fuck that, dude.
The
That's too
Northeast.
much.
So it's not even like we were down in the fucking. I mean, we stopped in the Carolinas. My parents lived down there, but
Yeah.
then all the way up the eastern seaboard we went.
God damn, dude. That's so much. I just can't stand driving like that, especially through like New Mexico. It was hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, there's some places you absolutely have to have AC or you're just done.
Yeah, no shit. Well, even driving through New Mexico, bro, like we were in that Plymouth that had a 13-gallon tank or something like that, and the tank got so hot it swelled up. So when we went to refuel, it was pissing gas out. Yeah.
Oh, seams were
That
starting to
shit.
split. That's very
Yeah.
good.
Shit sucked, dude. It was a hell of a trip, but it's good though. I got my mom here in Missouri now, so I don't have to worry about her anymore in
Well,
California.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's cool. Silver lining. I mean, yeah, and you see that's what we do for fucking family and shit, you know?
Yeah, for real. For
That's-
real. My mom's a huge juggalo too. I'm gonna do a juggalette tattoo on her.
Nice.
I don't know why she keeps letting me tattoo on her, but whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
whatever works, you know? I mean, you
Yeah,
you've
no
got a
shit.
good relationship with your mom. That's something
Yeah.
big, man. A lot of people don't have that shit.
Yeah, I care about my mom a lot.
Or their parents have passed or whatever, and you know, I mean, either way, it just kind of it is what it is.
Yeah. It's life. It's exciting.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
You're gonna make it there.
yeah, I was trying to get comfortable. There you go.
I
I didn't
feel
think
that
about this.
I've got this weird fucking. I've got a tall desk, and so I have a really tall chair that goes with it, and there's no back to it, which is absolutely fine because it forces you to sit up a little bit straighter, and it's good for your posture, whatever. That I'm all down with that. Problem I have with that is I'm a skinny motherfucker, and my bony ass don't like this seat.
Yeah, no shit. I'm sitting on a wooden chair right now. I was trying to figure out like what would the backdrop be, and then right as I was about to get into the chat, it said you need to be sitting right next to the router if it's on Wi-Fi. So I was like, well, that fucks everything up. So.
Well, I guess that kind of decides your backdrop too, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You're getting this beautiful ass.
You know, whatever works. Honestly, what
Yeah.
you can see right here is pretty good.
Yeah.
Everything that's out of the picture that you can't see looks like a packing truck. Looks like a packing truck threw up in my office.
Yeah, dirty mantees everywhere.
There's boxes and totes and a styrofoam cooler and more totes and crates and my God. It's not. I really have to go through this fucking thing at some point and start throwing shit out, but I am a pack rat.
Dude, you can't help it. I did that shit all through moving from California to Missouri and back and forth, and then I joined the Army, so that just made it just moving. Like moving became such a bitch because I tried to hold on to anything I had. Killed that 40 faster than I thought I would.
Yeah, no, I understand that shit though, because I've moved so many fucking times, I'm so sick of moving.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I got like maybe 1 or 2 more in me, and I'm through.
I hope it's just one more move for me, man. So I'm tired of moving. That shit gets old. Especially having to like clean your house and fix it up and shit so you can sell it. Like, fuck that. Or get your
Yeah,
deductible.
that's when you actually pay somebody else to clean it for you. You get all your shit out, pay somebody else to
Yeah.
clean it, and then put it on the market.
Yeah, no shit. Smart way of going about it.
Yeah, very honestly, I want to pull up a piece of fucking property somewhere around here, not in Rutland by any fucking means. I have a love-hate relationship with this city. You know, I've lived here most of my life, my adult life.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people here, and I know the stores, and I know the layout, and it's just, you know, it feels like home, you know, when you've been in one place, because you've been in Springfield a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
for a while, I was doing the same way in Springfield. I was actually starting to make my way around and figure out some of the side streets and shit.
Yeah, no shit. All the roads and shit. It's a big fucking town.
It is, but luckily it's in that grid. That grid formation is really fucking
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah.
What fucks me up is when you're on a street and then it disappears and then reappears like a 3.5 blocks.
Yeah,
away.
yeah, that's retarded. Or it's like this weird stop sign that's like, it's like an X almost stop sign, but it's like real far apart, and your street will be right here, and then there's a ditch, and you're like, well, what the fuck?
Huh? What?
Yeah.
No.
That shit's aggravating.
Where the fuck did I live? We lived up on Main Avenue, up by it was off of Kearney. We lived right up by the Rice House. There's a
the Asian
right there on the
place?
corner.
They're still there.
Awesome. Yeah, that was an awesome place. I fucking loved the Rice House.
Yeah, they're still there. I like what is it called? It was right by my apartment when I was living over on Montclair. It's Happy China. That's what it's called. Happy China, dude. Best fucking General Tso's chicken ever. It's so fucking good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I suppose we should do some kind of interview type shit here. You know, that's what part of this is. I mean, you know, and we've talked about this shit before, and you've seen it. It's fucking really laid back. I don't give a fucking. The questions are fun questions. Like my favorite one, and I know because we've talked a little bit, but for everybody else, anybody else who might be interested, we got to do the origin story thing.
Well, I landed on Earth.
You know, both your musical, you know, and you're a juggalo too. So your musical career, the juggalo, where that started, and the name that either you chose or chose you. More often than not, it chooses us.
Okay. So you want to start with what was the first one again? I'm a little crossfaded.
Well, let's start with when did you become a juggalo?
Oh, fuck. That was out here in Missouri. I remember that. And it was because my dad this is before MP3 players were MP3 players, before anybody knew that MP3 players were the shit. So it was like late-ish 90s, very early 2000s. And my dad had just one of these off-brand MP3 players, and he downloaded a fuckload of ICP. And I got a hold of it, and I was listening to it, and I was like, well, these guys are fucking cool. Like, they're talking about crazy shit, you know, like Dead Body Man. What was the other one? Is Dead Body Man, and then the other one was the Oogie Boogie, the fucking whatever it is, the Boogie Woogie or whatever it is.
Yeah, Boogie Woogie Woo.
Yes, Boogie Woogie Woo. I heard that song, and I was like, that's hilarious. And I was just a little kid listening to this, and I didn't get scared, so Dad let me listen to it, and I started finding other albums, and God, they have so many fucking albums, but it just continued on. It just continued on. I'd have a slew of different, and honestly, I really like horrorcore. I just couldn't. Well, like I was telling you today, like I just have a hard time rapping about something that, or writing lyrics to something. Like I have to have a personal involvement. I can't talk about murdering somebody every day because, you know, I don't murder people every day. So
no,
so
that's more of a
for
like
me.
Yeah, that's more like the 1021 when we did that. And
yeah, exactly. Halloween is when those songs I produce those songs, but for just murdering people randomly, like that's kind of hard to come up with, because I could talk to you about like what I would like to do to somebody, but when it comes to like chopping somebody up and shit, I just don't have the imagination for it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm the same exact way. It's like the part of what turned me off about mainstream rap even years ago was it was all about, yeah, I shot somebody, yeah, I'm making money,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm selling drugs,
Yeah.
yeah, I got a nice car. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, I don't care.
Pussy,
Fucking
pussy,
talking about.
pussy, marijuana.
For starters, if you take somebody out, if you take somebody else's life, you do not talk to people about it. You just don't.
Yeah, no shit.
People who
You go to
real
prison.
killers don't advertise that shit unless they're a mercenary, and then they still don't advertise it. It's word of mouth.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I like the being straight with it is pretty easy, because that's when everything flows for me. I'm able to. I don't freestyle by any means. I don't freestyle at all. I refuse to do it because I like to have everything calculated and written out, and everything's plotted out. I'm a drummer by nature. Is
Nice.
Oh God, I can't remember how old I was. I was a kid when I started drumming, just doing whatever I could to drum. And then mom was in a band, and her drummer let me drum on his drum set, and I just started drumming all the time and took after Joey Jordison. Rest in peace, bro. But fucking Joey Jordison was a huge idol for me from Slipknot, obviously. But
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
I just started drumming my ass off, listening to all Slipknot songs, Metallica, Behemoth. I got into Behemoth real heavy,
Nice.
and yeah, I liked it. I was drumming really fast. It's just the shit to me. I thought it was so fucking cool. Oh my God. And then I don't know if you've heard of hat3rz, but that motherfucker is on a different level when it comes to drumming, dude. Like animal. It's ridiculous. He's like, I swear to God, not Neil Peart, but yeah, Animal Front. Yeah, yeah, no shit. He's like Terry Bozzio. That's who that motherfucker's like. He's like Terry Bozzio's kid or something. He has to be, because he's so fucking good for no reason.
Some people are just talented like that, man. Some people just fucking got that. It's that innate whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't play guitar. I can learn songs on the guitar, but I can't just play guitar. But I can play the shit out of the drums. But
I would love to have a drum set, but I would probably get kicked out. I don't think my lab like that much.
Yeah, dude. And the electric sets are like $1,200 for a cheap one.
No, I'm gold. I'm good. Thanks anyway.
Yep. Same. That's what I'm saying. I got that badass mic and shit, but I can't use it anymore. I gotta figure out. So Sheezy told me that Audacity is something that I could start recording on. So I'm gonna try that, because Pro Tools just shit on me.
That's what I started using, was Audacity, and I've been using that for years for other shit anyway, audio editing, because it's a free program and it's actually really good once you figure out your way around it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope I'm able to do what I need to do with it, because I have so many fucking song ideas, dude. After not being able to record anything, like I just have completed song after completed song after completed song now, and I bought a beat pack and I've used a shit ton of those beats. Oh, dude. And then I fucking do some shit for 4 Bar Friday. I figured it's the littlest bit of exposure I could possibly get. And so I do 4 Bar Friday, and TikTok flags my video for copyright. And I wrote the lyrics and I bought the beat. So I was like, fuck you guys. Like, it just feels like I'm getting pushed back.
They're just fucking, some of these algorithms are getting fucking stupid. I've had no issues in over a year, and suddenly about a week ago I got a flag on Instagram saying my video was pulled because there were copyright issues, and I scrolled down to the bottom of this huge fucking list and said, no, I'm allowed to use this, sign my name, box, hit the button. Within 24 hours it was back on, and it's happened twice more since then.
That was on Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
See, Instagram is more forgiving for letting you click that shit. I would have to like submit paperwork and fucking all this shit on TikTok just to get my shit put back up. I just gave up. They could win that round.
That's just fucking dumb. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to be careful those beat packs though too, because some of those beat packs, people fucking they'll send. You're not the only one that bought that shit. Is the problem?
Yeah. So what I did with that beat pack is the guy sent it to me and I paid like 17 bucks or something cheap as fuck. And I
Oh,
was drinking one night and I bought it from this dude and I looked at I was like, send me the license, like the license agreement. So I read it and I was like, no, fuck you, dude. Just give me my money back. And it was $17 for like 50 beats and they're good beats. But I was like, just give me my money back. And he was like, well, what's wrong? Let's see if we can talk about it. I was like, I read your agreement. It's not exclusive. You said in your advertisement, it's exclusive beats. All these beats for 17 bucks. That's the only reason I even looked you up. And he was like, okay, well, hold on. Let me see if I can change the paperwork for you. And he sent it back and it said exclusive on every single one. Motherfucker, I can't believe he did that shit. Fucking good quality beats, dude. Like real good quality beats. I don't know. I was just like, fuck yeah, I got my way. I had to cry about it.
yeah. Be careful with that shit. That's part of. I've actually bought. I'm about to get another one. The new UGH 76. It's going to be a bonus disc in Intrinsic's new album, Pro Antagonist. But the theme, I mean, you can submit whatever the hell you want, obviously, because it's a UGH disc. But the theme, if you're going with the theme and you want an avatar and all that shit, you want to pay for the extra stuff, is a protagonist or antagonist, and it's a metal theme this time around.
Oh, cool.
And he's got a thing going with Stir Crazy, who has I've heard a lot of Stir Crazy's shit. He's really good. Fame uses a lot of his stuff, and he's really so. I'm going to get with him, and I'm going to see. I haven't quite nailed it down, but I think I want to do something with Chainsaw Charlie by Wasp.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's a hell of an antagonist right there.
We got Sheezy actually secured a pretty dope verse from Ritz, and I was pretty excited about that.
Nice.
And then we had from a hook from Calico too that was fucking dope, but it was just the beat is so fucking weird. Like you can tell there's a huge difference between like the underground guys and the guys that have made it because their beats are fucking crazy. Like Ritz's beat, I had to keep a 16th note. I had to copy his rhythm basically just to keep up with the beat and make it sound right. And the verse sounded dope. I really liked how the verse is. But the Calico one, I had to go faster than what Calico was doing, and he's doing his harmonics and shit and singing and all that. And I like you'd be a fool to try to do anything like what they're doing, you know what I mean? Because they kill it so well. Like Calico is a fucking beast when it comes to singing and rapping and chopping and shit. So like obviously I got to stay in my lane for that, you know? Like I don't want to try to step on his toes, but God, it's cool to hear their shit though. It's exciting at least, it's the only thing that really keeps you going because they're not making money off any of this.
Not yet.
Maybe one day. I know that's what I keep saying. One day, because I was watching a. Go on.
No, go ahead. This is your show.
I was watching an interview that they did with the Dons, and they had, I think it was Jay, that he was like, "You're gonna make it if you keep pushing and you keep pushing in music, and you have something that sounds kind of good." Which I know my shit sounds kind of good at least. So I just figure if I keep pushing, one day maybe I'll make it. Hopefully I'll make it. I'll keep making music because I always got something to bitch about, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah, no fucking doubt. Because that's what we do, and that goes full circle. We write about what we know.
Yeah, exactly.
What's real, what we can see through our eyes, not through other people's eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, unless, and then we're going back to the whole horrorcore thing and
yeah.
Put on a hockey mask.
That's different though.
People,
yeah. That's different though. Sometimes it's fun to cut loose and have a fun song like that. I call those my talk shit songs. Like For the Record. For the Record is just a talking shit. Like I'm just good at talking shit. I'll talk shit. I'll fight you too. I'm cool with it. But I'm really good at talking shit. So that's what I like to do is spark that shit up. And so For the Record, and then I think I have another song that's either Test Me, actually, the one that I sent you, bro. That shit.
I fucking love
That's
that.
that's one of the ones that we have recorded that we just haven't released. And like Sheezy and I have been talking about doing. Oh shit! So in case nobody else knows, so like Sheezy's my partner in crime with something different records. Actually, that's my shirt,
Nice.
but something different records is our brand that we're trying to lift off basically. And he has a fucking dope ass chain and shit that says SDG on it, or SD. I think it says SDG because I like something different gang, and there's something different records, and then there's SD13. The 13, I don't remember how that came out. Oh, something different because we changed the I to a 1 and the E to a 3, so it's 13 in the middle of it, and that's when I came up with that tattoo.
Ah, gotcha.
The SD13 OG. I thought that shit was just so dope. It's so slick, dude. It's so easy to tag on shit too. So
Right.
sorry, my little hooligan ass, but dude, it's so lame. I played Pokemon Y or something like that whenever I'm super high, and so I'll just like trade Pokemon. Any Pokemon I catch, I put Meknik's music as its name, so they have to look it up. I do whatever. Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. I do. Right. I do whatever I can. I'm marking the fuck out of myself, bro. I don't give a shit. I fucking hate myself, but goddamn, somebody needs to like it.
Well, you know, I mean, like last night at Nails Fest, we were giving shit away. You know, we were just there was a bunch of people there, and we started doing some Juggalo trivia and just giving stuff away. We gave away 2 or 3 UGH CDs, gave away a hat and a shirt.
Smart hats and shirts, dude. That's how you get people to look at your shit. You give them a free shirt. Well, just like you give me a free shirt. Like people are definitely gonna, especially when it's that nice. Like it's not a low quality shirt. It's a good shirt. People see that and be like, what the fuck does that mean? And you know people are nosy as fuck. They gotta know what it means.
Yeah. A lot of people I've noticed can't read it, can't figure out what it says. And I'm like, yeah, it's chaotic. Yeah. They're like, yeah, it's K's instead of C's. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it clicks.
Yeah, one of those. I mean, and it's all good. It's because I do the same fucking thing. But yeah.
My son goes, I'm gonna look him up. And so he goes to his room and he's on his phone trying to type in Meknik and he keeps spelling it wrong. So it's not bringing up what it's supposed to.
Oops.
Yeah, no kidding. I was like, it's all right, buddy. I'm not famous yet.
Well, there's a good segue. Let's skip over the other for a minute and get into how did we come to be called Meknik? Okay,
so my name, this is gonna be crazy for you guys. It's Nick. Okay, so yeah, I know. I know. So, I was at work. So for a while, I actually wanted to be. I thought my MC would be, or my handle would be Inferno, and it's because of how fast I like to rap, and that came from growing up listening to like with my buddies in 11th grade to 12th grade, and then on. It was mostly just Tech 9 is what they would listen to. And I'd never heard of Tech 9 before coming from California. So coming to the Midwest, everybody was talking about Tech 9. I didn't know who the fuck he was. And my buddy showed me and I was like, damn, that's dope. Cause like, I remember Eminem when he first came out with, nowadays everybody want to talk like, guys, I'm just saying with Dre. I remember listening to this. My brother was like, yo, this is a white dude rapping on this. And I was like, no way. And I was like, a kid, you know what I mean? Like, a kid like small, and I was like, no way. And I was like, white guys can rap? Like what? And so that's from that day on basically that's when I started doing my poetry. But my poetry was just like rap, but I didn't want people to think that I was trying to be somebody, you know what I mean? Like especially growing up in Ramona and shit with like all the little MS-13 wannabes kicking my ass every day. Like you had to be careful with, you know, what you said and what you did. So, but now I'm a grown ass man trying to live the dream.
Hey.
But anyway, the other part of it, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a mechanic, and so Mechanic Nick that turned into Meknik.
Of course.
That's the magic behind it.
Open. Apologies, I am right here. I had to go open the door. Oh, you haven't
I
met
got ran in
the
on.
other half of the No Haters crew, have you? Sweet Pea. Everybody
Hello,
said,
Sweet Pea. Oh, she's the one that messaged me.
yes. She's the one that's talking to you. She's been handling the admin part of that.
You're lucky to have that, dude. I have to do all that shit by myself.
Yeah, and that's been my part of my problem. I have got so much shit I have to do. Because
Yeah.
just what?
That'll be nice.
No, you won't. I know. She's also my work partner and my next door neighbor. So.
Damn.
Yeah, I have to put up with his ass literally 24/7 at work. So, this is just more torture.
At least you guys are partners in crime
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah, and her husband
being
and
at each
I
other's
are
throats.
and her husband and I are best friends, so I could just go next door and we smoke a bowl or 3 and
Yeah. Yeah.
More so than normal. I'm gonna go.
Hell yeah.
I know.
okay.
I just want to come over and say hi.
Sweet Pea has left the building. Anyway, cool. Yeah. So I mean, I knew that, and it made sense. I had no fucking clue, and then I started watching you more and talking to you more, and I realized you were a mechanic, and I went,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So that part of it makes sense, and I had no clue your name was Nick, which makes being a mechanic.
Yeah. I know it all comes together. I know.
It does. Very, very cool. Yours is one of the more. It's like a puzzle piece or 3.
That's what I like. I don't know. They said I was ADHD or autistic when I was a kid. Maybe it's true because I like finding all the weird shit with numbers and like I'll fit in numbers wherever I can. And so with SD13, fuck, dude, that's even with that. Oh well, shit. Well, anyway, this is a Nokian, and that's what I thought was so. Yeah, dude, it gets weird up in my head, bro. When I get high and start talking, dude, people are like, dude, shut the fuck up. Anyway, but it's a Nokian. I looked it up. It's fucking a Nokian, and so I wrote it out to where it says many, and it's all because one day I was high and I was trying to draw a logo for myself, and I was doing the K's like backwards and shit like that. So it was kind of like Cottonmouth Kings. Like Cottonmouth Kings are facing outwards, and the back of the K is facing the back of the K. Mine the K's were facing inward. And so I had like the symbol and everything drawn out. And then I was like, well, how can I fit the rest of my shit in there? So I wanted to fit, if it's the 2 K's are taken out, then it's M-E, and then it'd be K, N-I, another K. So it's just M-E-N-I. Many, this is where it just gets ridiculous. So I try to find any way to pair it together. And many is an old deceiver in the Bible. He's the god of deception. So I was like, yes. Yes.
Oh, there, yeah.
So that's how the weird fucking, like, I do whatever I can to find the patterns, or I'll try to find anything I can to make something a little bit more meaningful to me, and that's how I did that. As autistic
It's
as
a
I
good
could.
way to remember shit. I do that a lot. I used to, not exactly the same, but kind of along the same lines. I used to, when I was a kid, I'd make a game out of shit. Just to see, like, time myself, see how fast I could get it done, how much of this I could do in this amount of time, how much of that I could get the chores done that way. Especially when I moved up here, my mother and my stepfather lived up in Wildcat, up in Chittenden, which doesn't tell you anything, but 2 miles of dirt road with no electricity.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Basically all hunting camps. When there was little bit of, there was like 500 feet of pavement at the beginning of the road, and then it turned into dirt, and it got graded once or twice a year, and it was almost impassable some days when it snowed.
Yeah.
We had the back spillway of the Chittenden Dam was there, so we could go around the backside, and a couple of times I swam across to, there was an island farther out there, but oh my God, you swim across, you gotta wait a little while to swim back.
You're fucking crazy, bro. Water scares the shit out of me.
I love it. I used to love going out there. I would go out there. I got I don't know how many times I got in trouble for going out there in the middle of the winter when the ponds were frozen and the back spillways frozen on my BMX.
You're a psychopath.
Why, thank you. That may be the nicest thing anybody said to me all day.
Yeah, I don't fuck with water, dude. Water scares me. I'll go swimming and shit, but water scares me.
It does some people. A lot of people have issues with like the ocean and whatever because fucking sharks and.
It's my issue is not being able to see what's going on. Like there's this panic that takes. Like today, we went to the river and we were swimming in the river today because it was like, dude, today in Missouri it's been hot. It was 90, 80s. It was 80s and 90s all fucking week. Just sweating my balls off at work. And then the weekend it was pretty hot too, except for this morning. Me and my wife woke up at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 or something like that, and it was nice. So we decided to wake our son up, and we went to the river and went swimming real fucking early before all the people got there, and it was really nice. But man, that panic sets in the second that I can't see what's underneath the water, like that haze, from all the mud and shit. That panic sets in, and it's hard to deal with that shit. I'm just scared of drowning. I'm not scared of anything else. I'm cool with burning to death. I'm cool with falling. I just can't handle drowning. I'm scared of it.
Understandable.
Yeah. So any stalkers out there, if you're trying to kill me, definitely do it by drowning. Definitely do it that way. That'd be the worst way to go. I know, it gets dark.
Yeah. All right. So here's a good little good break. We got we'll get to the rest of that later, but you gave me something special to show everybody, well, to let everybody hear.
Show and tell.
Show and tell, and I just put a weird little cover on it, and it was your picture. I just put some letters on it, make it
yeah.
Official,
Well, I figured you would.
Yeah.
Cheesy. So it was supposed to be like the first song or the gem basically of the Something Different album. We were gonna make an album for Something Different, like for our record label and all that shit. And it's just the process is taking really long, so we've been holding on to this song for a long time, and I thought it would be fun to sneak this one. So because I like the song. I thought it was a tricky little song that I threw in a lot of little punchlines and shit, and so I had fun with it.
Yeah, it was good. I've already listened to it a couple of times.
Yeah. It's a tricky one.
Yeah. All right. So suppose we should probably listen to it, huh?
Yeah.
See if I can figure out where I put it. There it is.
Hey, bro. They was asking me what really makes us something different. You're not ready for this.
Hey. Oh shit, here come the motherfucker that be killing everybody. If you wanna see you, buddy, gotta do it for the money. And I love it, get it bloody. You were joking about a funny murder car, red rum, dummy. Said I'm like hops in when I pop in. Started a little bit like Slim, but I'm not them. Motherfucking Meknik with that spit. If you wanna fucking test this, get your next sit. Yeah, ain't nobody stay alive with the busted with these rhymes. And I never got a lie, man. I barely gotta try. Gotta say bye bye when I fly by. Fuck a sky high, but I never fucking wonder why. Oh my god, I think I ripped too hard. Pressure wave gauge finna hit retard. I've been looking for a way to up the bar. Everybody run away when I show my scars. Yeah, mumble rap bad habit. Speaking out your ass just for that game. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the beat, spit the heat, repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat. Are you gonna get beat, get your heat retreat? And you're never gonna top what I do on the feet. Mumble rap bad habit. Speaking out your ass just for that game. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the beat, spit the heat, repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat. Are you gonna get beat, get your heat retreat? And you're never gonna top what I do on the feet.
She's be Meknik coming for you. What you gonna do when we run up on you? Something different we coming into. Leaving you gone with one false move. If you gonna do all that talking, motherfucker, better keep up the walking. I told him I make it, so I made it a must. Not too many left that I can trust. Leaving you haters up in the dust. Give me a minute, I gotta adjust. Since I'm also so I'm feeling the rust. Ready to go, locked and loaded. Told you bums you really didn't want none. I'm just heating up, so I'm not even close to being done. They tripping to think they gon' catch me slipping, making the moves, grabbing the cash, flashing the back. When I'm grinding, such a wonderful time, man. I be outside my mind, and meaning I'm using these feelings to put into words. Anything they can do, I can do it better. They don't be liking the way I apply that pressure. Got it about the much drastic measures. Now they all beggars, yeah, one of my treasures. Can't get a chance, I'm playing checkers, and I'm not stopping till I reach 7 figures. Time for me to ball like I'm playing for the Clippers. Try myself with only winners. Not been starting for so long, so it's got me asking what's for dinner. Yeah.
Humble rap that habit, speaking out your ass just for that gain. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the bass, but the heat repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat, or you gonna get beat, get your heat retreat, and you're never gonna talk what I do on the beat. Mumble rap that habit, speaking out your ass just for that gain. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the bass, but the heat repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat, or you gonna get beat, get your heat retreat, and you're never gonna talk what I do on the beat. You stuck in a box, sucking on cars, fucking around, get you knocked out the block. It's not a facade, I rap like a god. Your first get the crickets, but mine get applause. I'm made for this shit, my songs only hit. You'll talk about nothing, could ride on my dick. You hate me, I bet, but you're not a threat. I'll send you my autograph, don't be upset. Get on my boss, I don't need it from hoes. I can push my own music, we battle the boss, cause you're blowing me up. My inbox full, you can reach in the pockets. I thinking you're cool, I'ma find your happy and be standing waiting. Kinda psycho like Michael and zombie size. Man, I'm sharp like a blade, you can call me Wesley. And I'm aiming long distance, you wanna test me? Making the key, but you're tripping, I'm billing. I murdered the verse of the blood on the ceiling. You play like you battle me, I'm a real villain. Like that, just I'm in never fucking with village. You testing my patience, by quizzing the waiting. Or stuck on the hook, cause I made it a mumble good. Stay on your toes as I touch you, I'm coming soon. Loving the weather, man, murder rapping for bloom. Looking for the one I'm gonna take it with the fun. I never scared of you, so gonna recommend it better run it. If you think that you better come up with the clever. Never heard a motherfucker killing every single letter. You can do it like I do it, I rap it through it fluid. I can levitate a mountain, I don't need to be a druid. And I'm in for the moon, you know I'm gonna get the sumo. And speeding through the game, you're gonna hear the sound of boom. Humble rap that habit, speaking out your ass just for that gain. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the bass, but the heat repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat, or you're gonna get beat, get your heat retreat, and you're never gonna talk what I do on the beat. Mumble rap that habit, speaking out your ass just for that gain. On another level, my worst verse can put your best to shame. First degree on the bass, but the heat repeat. Sit back at the goddamn seat, or you're gonna get beat, get your heat retreat, and you're never gonna talk what I do on the beat.
Hey, the end of that, when I finished that last part of that verse, I go, Sheezy had to cut it out. That was all one breath. So that part was so fucking hard, dude. That's the second time I've almost passed out recording my own shit.
Oh, jeez. I've not, gotten close to passing out or whatever, but I've been, I understand that breath thing because, fuck, I had to start slowing down and doing shit, in pieces. Except for certain things, I just kind of go, it's like, no, it just doesn't sound right. I got to just, and it took me 3, 5, 10 tries to get it right. By the end of it, I'm going, yes, I did it.
Yeah. You start seeing those little dots floating around and shit, and you're like, God damn. Yeah. That was one of the rough ones. I don't remember what other song I did that had that. Something where I was trying to go real fast in it. But what I'll do is I'll catch myself to where I don't. So like breaking into that 16th note shit is easy, but finding the pause in between is what's the bitch. And especially if you go like even 4 bars of a 16th note pace, it's a bitch. Like there's so many words in that. Oh my God. Whew, those enchiladas are kicking my ass.
I was gonna say I seem to remember somebody. Let's see, what was the comment that was made? Fuck you and your 30-second note beat.
Oh yeah. For God, dude. So that verse for your song, that shit was gonna be fast as fuck. But I realized I was like, dude, this is too much. I need to tone this shit back. Because originally I had something that was just retarded fast, and I had to. It was trying to keep up with that fucking. It was like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and was the count that it was taking. I was just like, fuck, dude. I'm not Tech 9. I can't do that shit. I try as hard as I can, but there's only certain words I'm able to do. Man, fucking ISO just kills that shit.
I know. A lot of
He's-
that fucking crew, that's just the way they're built.
Yeah, no shit. They have some fucking special secret that they don't tell us about. Some special drink or something.
Something. I don't know.
No calories. I'm trying to work out as hard as King ISO does. Maybe I'll get fast doing that.
Yeah, maybe. You need to work your I say you need to work your tongue out more, but
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
conversation we're probably not gonna have right here, right now.
Yeah. Well, I've in the other room. She'll attest to that.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that's that's the thing that I try to stick to is going super fast, and I'm trying to like move away from that. Like 100, I was singing in that or doing a melody in that one, and that was out of my 100% out of my wheelhouse. That was a different song for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what feels right. I would like to incorporate more like growling and screaming and shit into my music. I think that would be really fucking cool, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
It's that metal background.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in I think it's called Boiling Point. I have growls and screams in the back of the hook. But other than that, I haven't found a single song that has the beat that I would be able to do that shit with it, or you know what I mean? Like there just has to be specific shit in your song to where it would make sense for somebody to be growling or screaming in the background, and it wouldn't make sense in the majority of my shit. I'm just having a big character crisis, I guess.
It happens.
Yeah,
I've been telling people I'm having a midlife crisis. That's why I bought my new car. It's an Elantra GT Sport. Well, you saw her. She's
yeah, at least
6 on the
it's
floor.
a new car.
Yeah, that was the new car. That was But that's a little speed demon too. Give me a 6 speed. I haven't had a stick since I was like 19, maybe 20.
Really?
Yeah, my first 4 cars were sticks though.
Oh, no shit.
I had 3 80s style Chargers. My first one was an 82 Plymouth TC3, 4 on the floor. And the next one was an 84 Plymouth Turismo, same car, still a Charger, 4 on the floor, and then an 85 Charger with a 5-speed. And then I had a little shitbox Pontiac T100. It was one of those little Chevelle or Chevette looking things. It was just a piece of absolute crap.
I had a 91 Civic, a stolen Prelude that a tree fell on, so I didn't even get to drive that.
Oh, that sucks.
What was the next one? The most recent was my I don't remember the year. I think it was an 01 Jetta Wolfsburg edition. It was a badass little car. I never got it legalized, so I was riding dirty for like a year and a half, and then I blew one of the coolant lines and fried the motor because I kept going. I was pissed, but fried the motor doing that. I knew the car was on its way out, and I knew I was pushing my luck with driving with no plates at all. So it was just it was just one of those things.
Yeah, you're kind of asking for something to go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Especially I carry my pistol on me everywhere I go. I was just asking for trouble.
Yup.
Why don't you have plates on this car? Because fuck you, that's why. Don't ask me questions.
Okay, so we had another question we were working on for Origin. How long have you actually been making music? We kind of got into it a little bit with the drumming, but when did that actually turn into rapping?
So rapping started so me wanting to rap. So that's a tough story to talk about, and it's not necessarily a tough story to talk about. It's just like I have to be touchy about it because there was a lot of racist family members. So
Mm.
me doing anything that was, not white as fuck or Caucasian as fuck was just frowned upon. So it was that was a hard one to get away from. But it started when I was roughly 13 years old, is when I wanted to start rapping, and I started writing my poetry. And that's why I say it's poetry in parentheses, because I was writing my poetry is what I would say it was, and then everybody just thought I was gay, and it was a lot easier to, for them to think I was gay than it was to think that I was, trying to be anything other than white. So that's how I went about it until I tried a couple times to push or promote my lyrics and shit like that, and I'd get shot down by the people that I was around. And so it like fucked with my self-esteem to where I didn't want to do it anymore. So rapping started pretty late. I'd say 2.5 years ago is when I like dedicated actually starting recording what I was doing, like officially recording what I was doing and trying to make songs about my life basically. And also it kind of goes like back in the day when I was a kid, I was listening to DMX and Eminem and fucking my dad was always listening to Tupac. And well, we grew up in California. I grew up in California, back and forth between California and Missouri. So growing up in LA and Compton, like that was listening. Well, my dad was a banger for the Latina gang. So like that was like I was, listening to rap music and shit like that when I was a little kid. But the my music started up not too long ago. It was right after I got out of the army, and I decided I was really gonna, push for it and give it a shot, because I didn't really have anything else I was looking forward to working for the rest of my life until I died. That sounds like shit. So I'd rather pursue my musical aspirations. And drumming wasn't gonna do it, so figure I'd go as lyricist.
Yeah, most definitely. It's I mean, you've heard my story. It didn't even really happen. That it wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah.
It just kind of did. I've been, a thrasher for as long as I can remember, several garage bands over the years.
Yeah.
Started doing the No Haters thing, put together a cipher, listened to the beginning of it and went, what happens if I push this?
Yeah.
And that button launched something, I'm back in Vegas again. I'm the EWE camp out. I'm going to be performing there.
Yeah.
There's just, it's opening, and I could probably perform all kinds of other different places and whatever. I just haven't actually gotten out there and done it yet. I got too much shit on my plate right now. I'm trying to catch up on everything. And once I do that, I'm going to be performing as much as I can.
Yeah, no shit. That's really that's how I hear, at least. I don't know for sure, but that's how I hear everybody saying that's really how you get paid, is if you start showing your face in front of people. And I know I need to.
Well, streaming services, nobody fucking makes any money anymore. You got you have to have a lot of fucking listeners and subscribers to make any money off of this shit. Because nobody buys anything anymore unless it's absolutely special and they can't live without it, or you've got a cult following.
Yeah, no shit. I listen to your shit all the time because I had spikes. Like I'd push hella hard for my music, but it took a lot out of me. But I pushed so fucking hard, and then I'd get a spike. Like last year, I had 50,000 streams, so I got like $100. And I was like, well, damn, that doesn't really pay off anything. So that's when I changed my ways, because, dude, that takes a lot out of you when you push that fucking hard for your music. You really got to believe in yourself, and I really don't. So that is hard to do. It's hard to fake.
And I get that, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You're talented as fuck. Everybody that's been watching, everybody that's going to be watching, you are one talented motherfucker. You've got a very unique voice and style. I can tell you're one of the ones that I can tell right away. Oh, I know who that is.
Well, that's good. That's good. I know who that douchebag is.
He's a tool. But, yeah,
he's a fucking tool.
That was the funniest fucking thing. I saw that and I just about died. It was fucking awesome, that picture.
Which one?
The one with the tool, with the fucking whatever part you had in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. I'm a child, bro. I'll never grow up. If it looks like a wiener, I'm gonna say it's a wiener.
That's all.
That's-
You know, parts are funny till you die if you're male.
yeah, for real. I was telling my wife that just the other day. I was like, I just realized I'm not gonna be an adult. I'm just gonna be a kid all the time. Like I can't help it.
It's just what we do.
Yeah. What's up, baby? Nope. She was looking for the fish food. Mm.
Well, shit. So, anything coming up in the near future, the fairly distant future?
Well, we're supposed to have that EP, LP. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to be a small CD that has a few of the songs that we've been working on together, and it's going to be released under the Something Different record label. But other than that, I don't know. I have a fuckload of songs, man, but I can't record them yet, so I don't know. It's like I don't know yet. I'm working on it though. I'll get to it. I have my booth is still set up and shit. I just gotta try Audacity and like download it and dedicate some time putting the beats on it and then seeing how that goes from there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Cheesy knows what he's talking about. He's the one that mixes all my shit, makes it sound right. I can't mix that shit, dude. I'm telling you, like you're asking me today for all this other stuff, and I was like, bro, all I do is write lyrics and rap about it. Like I'm not I'm not good at anything else other than that, because I don't know, I move too much. I can't focus.
Yeah, I definitely understand that shit. I need to move. I need to find a place where I got a better fucking place for, like a real studio. I've got this little corner set up that's padded and has my mic and
Yeah,
everything, but
that's what that corner over there used to be in this house. That used to be where I was recording all my music, just a corner of the room. And then I had in my apartment, I have that whole room that, I'm able to pad a bunch of it and put that blanket up, and it changes everything, man. But
oh yeah,
that is a huge one, is getting a spot for you to record is a big one.
Yeah, the other huge thing about it is getting some kind of a cooling system in there that doesn't make any noise, because it gets hot as fuck.
You're telling me, man. I put the computer on the outside of how I was recording, and I'm still in there sweating my balls off trying to record this verse. Just one verse, 16 bars, and I'm fucking sweating my dick off. And it's just a curtain. You know what I mean? I don't get that. I think it's just the hype that you try to put into it, and you're all moving around and shit, and it's just there's so much that goes into recording a verse that people don't know, man. And all the little ha's and cha's and all that shit that goes in it, dude. There's so much that goes into music people don't know. You take it for granted, motherfuckers.
There's a lot of energy involved in that.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of energy involved.
Yeah, and to write about your song, like to write about the song that means something to you, like the song about my brother when he just went off the rails, like that song took a lot for me to write, and then to record it, like that shit is so fucking hard. I have a song about God that I can't even get all the way through it without choking up. I get that knot in your throat. Like it's a bitch, dude. Making music is a pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah, and yet.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, here we are. Continuing the struggle.
Hey, yes, sir. All right, well, I know I got to get up at the crack of ass, brother.
Yeah,
so,
it is 8 o'clock.
Yeah, as much as I don't want to. Well, it's 9 here, but which still isn't bad until you factor in the I have to get up at like 4:30. So I can be ready to go by 6, like out the door in the truck, ready to leave by 6, just in case, get places a little early and have time to get gas and coffee and ice, because it's going to be hot. Well, it's only supposed to be 70s tomorrow. It was like 90s today. It was fucking brutal for Vermont.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very bad omen for the rest of the summer, I think.
Yeah, dude. It started off and just spanking us like hot as fuck.
Yeah,
Come on, winner.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is what it is. What it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facts.
All right, so let's end this. I think I got the next show is Mr. Nobody on July 10th. July 10th? July 10th. That's what I'm going to say. If I'm wrong,
Sue him. No.
Yeah. Exactly. Sue me. Much love and thank you for coming on, brother. It was fucking awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Seeing your toolish mug. That worked. I'm gonna leave now. A fucking picture, man.
Yeah, that's a good picture.
It was amazing. I fucking love that. So, yeah, thank you for coming on. We'll have to do this again at some point. Maybe we'll get Sheezy on here at some point.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Be fucking awesome. Get one or get both of you on at the same time. That'd be fucking.
Yeah.
Do a little recording company episode.
yeah, no shit. That'd be dope. That'd be dope as fuck. I'm down, bro.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. All right, so thank you everybody who showed up and everybody who's watching this after the fact. Much love. Go check out Meknik's shit. He's all over the place. He's on Instagram. He's got his own little artist page on nohaters.com. He's on Spotify. He's on SoundCloud. He's on whatever. Go look him up. Spell it right.
Much love.
Love y'all. We will see you next time.